Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Today is our midweek edition of AM Buffalo. We are so happy that you are joining us. We have a busy show. Chef Ben Ford is best known for his hands-on approach to cooking and large-scale home entertaining, and his 2014 cookbook, Taming the Feast, Ben Ford's field guide to adventurous cooking. But today, Chef Ford joins us live via satellite with nurse practitioner Courtney Roman to talk about Reimaginemyself.com. This is a program that encourages people living with relapsing MS to reimagine a life with the condition through small but impactful changes. Good morning, folks. So nice to have you here.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Chef Ben, I understand your mom lives with relapsing MS, and you have a lot of stories about her. Thus, it can be a part of something that can help an awful lot of other people, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, I grew up with her when she had symptoms. She wasn't diagnosed till I was in my 20s, but systematically she was starting to show those symptoms, and she loved to entertain. It was always a big part of her life, and even though we didn't know what we were dealing with at the time, we were starting to go through the progressions of trying to figure out how she could continue the life that she loved to lead. And so we've helped her sort of unconsciously sort of reimagine her life at that time. And that's content and information and tips and stuff like that that I'm bringing to the Reimaginemyself.com website.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Courtney, maybe you can explain to us what relapsing MS is.
Of course, relapsing multiple sclerosis is a chronic neurologic condition. It's considered to be autoimmune, which means it's your own immune system that is attacking nerve covering in your brain, spinal cord, and along the optic nerve tract. It causes symptoms like numbness, tingling, weakness, difficulty walking, or visual disturbance. And there's usually a flare-up quality to it. Where people will have normal neurologic function, then they'll have a flare-up of neurologic dysfunction, and then they may recover completely from that flare-up over several days or weeks, or they may have some residual neurologic symptoms that continue over time. There's about 2.3 million people in the world that are affected by MS. It usually affects women more than men at varying severity, and everybody's experience with MS is different.
And Ben, in your case with Reimagine.com, what you're hoping to do is use something like what you do, cooking, to help and inspire others. For example, when heat and dexterity becomes a problem for a patient, you offer some suggestions that might help them still achieve what they want to do, but understand that there's limitations and there's ways to get around that.
Yeah, I mean, it's especially, the heat can be especially an issue during the summertime, and so I do. That's a concern that people have to tackle, and there are lots of ways of doing that. I mean, shade and having cooling devices are always a great thing to have. But the reason why I really love the idea of backyard grilling is that it's an opportunity to bring your friends and family together to entertain in a way that maybe you don't have the abilities to do out throughout the year, where you can bring people in the backyard and you have a great sort of environment for communal cooking, where it's an easy ask to have your friends sort of take over the grill, or maybe there's a sort of a group effort that goes into it. But I think that backyard grilling, backyard planning it's important to look down the road, try to plan it out a little bit more than you would normally. These are good tips for everyone, by the way.
Absolutely.
And to just try to reimagine your life in the backyard. We've got this great website that myself and other experts are contributing to, and we're always adding content to it. So whether it's summer barbecuing or something later throughout the year, there's great content in there, and I suggest you stay close.
Thank you, Chef Ben Ford and Courtney Roman, and there it is right behind you, Reimaginemyself.com. Everybody can go to that and be inspired and really get some great ideas.